Hello guys and welcome to IG Studios. Today we are going to be starting a Jalopy gameplay series. We are going to get our Lakia 601 up to its maximum specification. So first off, before right when I'm in Dresden, wait no, this is Berlin actually. Yeah, I just prepare the car. So I open up the trunk, put my tires in, the jack, grab some motor oil and all that, and repair kit. Let's put in the jerry can, oil, and the repair kit. And of course, you want to take Uncle with you. Yes, take Uncle. Bring down them windows. See, which route should we go on? Let's go on the shortest one. Let's grab these keys and let's get going. So, for those that don't know, this car right here, it's not a make-up fake car. It's actually based off a real car. Now, this car is based off of the Trabant 601. Now, the Trabant was a pretty awful car made by the communists. It was made in East Germany, back whenever Germany was two countries. And it was pretty horrible. But if you had one of these, you were set. Like this right here is like having a Ford Taurus in Africa. Like in one of them countries where everyone's dirt poor and you have a brand new Ford Taurus. That's what it's like. These things are slow, they polluted a lot, but they got you there. Now the reason why I'm not saying Lamborghini is because that's what the Soviet leaders basically got. The Soviet leaders actually got some nicer, faster cars. But these cars right here were pretty low quality. They were slow. And they had no features. Well, I mean, it did have features. It's called 4 wheels, some taillights, headlights, mirrors, engine, transmission, those types of features. Now, if I remember correctly, these vehicles were sold with a manual column shifter. And there's another one with a semi-automatic transmission. Now, if you don't know, a semi-automatic transmission is basically a manual without a clutch. Now, the actual Trabants did not have a fuel gauge, and they didn't have a tachometer. And since it was not sold with a an automatic transmission, the way you shifted is you heard the engine get louder, then you shift. You hear the engine get louder again, then you shift. And you just do that until you reach 4 gears. Or the 4th gear, actually. Because these things had a 4-speed manual transmission. Other than the ones with a semi-automatic. I don't think there is one with a full automatic transmission like you find in most like American vehicles. And here's a box. Let's get this trunk open. Fit, doesn't fit. There's still another way. It's simply drop it right here. Pick it up, close the door, and drive off. That's a poor man's way of getting a box in your Trabant in this game. Actually, it's a Lakia in this game. I wonder if the Trabant name is copyrighted. But one thing they actually did get right with the Trabant is you see that glove box? Like the real one, it's open. See how that's open? That is exactly like the real one. But I don't think it had a radio. Or a cigarette lighter or a clock. God, this road is in horrible condition. But one thing they did not get right is there's windshield wiper resting position. They rest more on the windshield. Now the one thing I do hate about the pothole maps that you can select in this is they will damage your tire real easily. And the tires in this game do not last. Now for whatever reason my computer is not keeping a steady frame rate in this. I have a GTX 1080 and an i7, but it might be OBS actually. I don't know. And I just hit some mud. I'm trying not to speed through what he says, so y'all can actually read it. If I do by accident, then feel free to pause the video and go back. God, this thing can't get any faster. I thought it said it was a 210 kilometers. Nope, there's nothing on the side of that. There's a pothole there. Oh, the road was glitching right there. Well, this is an early access indie title, so it ain't no AAA big box release. I hope that this box has some valuables in it. Make some money and get some upgrades. There's a motel. I want to go to the gas station. Oh yeah, also another thing that I forgot to mention about the Trabant is with the real one, you can lock the passenger door from the inside, but the driver's side from the outside. You cannot lock the driver door from the inside, and you cannot lock the passenger door from the outside. That's a strange quirk, but it's the way it was. There you go, now you turn off. So I'm going to tell you all a little trick. So if you have a crate box like this one, here's what you do. You bring it inside the store with you. Keep on hitting Q to drop. I think Q is to drop in like another game. That's middle click. This medicine is actually adding up. That is more than plenty to make my money back off the gasoline. See, will this reach? No, it won't. Maybe I can get it. No, it won't. So what I'm going to do is grab the good old jerry can. And just fill it up this way. Give it the optimal mix. Put the oil back. And fill up the jerry can this way. God, the back of this car is all muddy now. Oh yeah, another thing I might want to get is a, whatchamacallit. See, do they have... Yes, they have a lot of them here, actually. Now, no, I packed one, but I want to save that and make sure that it will last. I only use that one for an emergency. Now, at least the dealership isn't that far. But one thing I don't like is how if you drop the wallet in this game, it goes all the way back to the car. So if you're on the other side of the map, then you're gonna have to walk all the way back to the car. Go and take a look at this catalog and see if we have anything. We have 262. I want to get this tool rack, but don't have 300. And then now we have to walk back to the car and then back to the hotel, because once you go inside that Lakia auto parts store, you gotta get your wallet back. Which, one thing about this game is the city generation is random. So sometimes the stores on one side of the map, like the auto parts store, and the gas station on the other side, or for the city at least. It's annoying if you don't want to drive the car. Because I get it, fuel is pretty expensive in communism. Ooh, that looks like it's about to fall off. Ooh, we're in the first room. Now, one thing you can do is just go on, knock on every single door. Sometimes you will get some extra money. Like that. Might be a bit cheating, but oh well. And now we sleep. Day 1 in Dresden. I think now it's day 2. Because day 1 was Berlin to Dresden. See, I wonder if it automatically moved the car. If so, that would be nice. Oh yeah, he did. He even backed it in. So I'll be ending this episode here. The next episode will be going into the Czech Republic. So stay tuned for that one. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Good.